Welcome to ECN Trade Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration.
Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you for joining me. Well, overnight the market was waiting for the US CPI data, which came in slightly higher than previous of 2.3 but under the 2.5% forecast at 2.4. Month on month the market came in slightly lower from 0.2 from previous to 0.1, and the core CPI came in lower as well from 0.2% to 0.1%. This in turn saw the dollar index, which measures the greenback strength against a basket of 6 major currencies, still remaining somewhat lackluster as it trades around 98.62. The Australian dollar was a little bit weaker, but coming out flat at 65 cents after taking the challenge to the top side of that key area at 65.45, which was the intraday high. Nevertheless, the challenge to the top side still struggling to break above that level, and as we can see from the RSI with this trend line I've put across it, has fallen back to the midway point. Looking at the technicals though, it is a little bit weaker, but no doubt bargain hunters will be lurking around 64.70 and the base still holding around 64 cents and just beneath there the 60-day moving average, which we still should keep an eye out, which is around 63.70. Overall though, the pullback should ignite demand and therefore look for a break eventually through 65.45 and on towards 66 to 67 cents. The euro portrays another bullish night, and as we can see here, still holding well above this trend line and looking up towards the region of 115 that may progress further on towards the region of 116 to 117. I like the way this pattern is shaped, so any pullback should again see bargain hunters bottom to the range around 114. Overall though, I do expect to see this rally emerge. The dollar yen still taking a challenge to that top side and failing around 145. Nevertheless, though, the market is still weak and therefore looking back towards this bottom side of the range around 143.80 and then eventually lower to that key area of 142 to 140. And still keeping in mind the broader picture at that 140 break exposes the region somewhere towards a level of 131 to 127. So 140 being a big level, so do keep a watch. The sterling put in a slight recovery overnight, but still maintains its weak pattern. But I feel there is, since the demand returned overnight, that a break above the level of 135.50 and closing there in New York may see the rally reignite up towards 136 to 137. Finishing off with commodities, the market was firmer overnight, still looking towards that level, I feel, of 3,400 or the all-time high that was posted in April, around 3,500. As we can see from the weakness, the market is still seeing bargain hunters, and that is the market now is in a prime position to rally on. A very strong move in oil overnight, claiming its target of $66 a barrel. We have been waiting for this move for some time, since the break above 64, close to a Marubozu candle. So what do we say now? Well, the market could actually progress further to around 68, but getting a little bit closer to that overbought. But the trend is still there and a strong MACD. So matching up with the candle, let's see if the market can continue on today. Well, that's a wrap. Thank you for joining me. And as always, look out for the interest rate report. I hope you enjoy the great start to the day.